Welcome to African Prime Reports TV, the home of facts, not rumors, clarity, not confusion. Right now, you may want to sit down because the news coming out of Nigeria's northeast and northwest is shaking the internet. Headlines everywhere are screaming. Nigerian army storms Bello Turji hideout in Brono, rescues over 100 captives. Sounds unbelievable, right? A notorious northwest bandit, kingpin, suddenly appearing deep inside Boko Haram territory in Brono State. On Saturday, February 7th, 2026, we separated fact from fiction because something very real and very massive happened, and it may be one of the biggest military victories Nigeria has seen in years. Please watch this video to the end because the full truth is deeper than the headlines. And before we go further, like this video, subscribe to African Prime Report TV, share this broadcast, and drop your thoughts in the comments. First, let's address the elephant in the room, Bello Turji. For the past 48 hours, Nigerian social media has been on fire with claims that Bello Turji was found in Brono, his hideout was stormed, and captives were rescued from his camp. But pause, we must be geographically honest. Bello Turji is a northwest bandit warlord, operating mainly in Zamfara, Sokoto, parts of Kebbi. Meanwhile, Brono State is the stronghold of ISWAP, deep in the northeast. The big question is, did Bello Turji really cross hundreds of kilometers to hide among terrorists? The answer, based on military intelligence and verified source, is no. What happened is even more significant, but it involves two different operations happening at the same time. Here is the confirmed truth. The Nigerian army, under Operation Hadin-Kai, launched a major surprise offensive inside the dreaded Timbuktu Triangle of Brono State. This area is deep forest and highly fortified, a long-time safe haven for ISWAP terrorists, and is considered a no-go zone for years. The operation was executed by the troops of the Joint Task Force under the code name Operation Desert Sanity V, with air and ground condition. The terrorists were caught completely off guard, and what the soldiers found shocked even hardened troops. This was not just a camp, it was a human warehouse. Ladies and gentlemen, this house is 100% confirmed. During the raid, between 70 and 100 captives were rescued, mostly women and children. Some held for months, living in inhuman conditions. According to a military statement signed by Lieutenant Colonel Sani Uba, 3 major detention facilities were discovered and destroyed. These facilities could hold up to 300 people. Imagine this scene, people who had lost hope suddenly hearing gunfire. Not from their captors, but from Nigerian soldiers coming to save them. This is not propaganda, this is reality on ground. One of the rescued victims, Malam Jida Bagida, shared his story. He was adopted in December 2025. During the gun battle, he escaped armed quarrels, ran towards Nigerian troops, and survived. His words were powerful. He described Nigerian soldiers as fearless. This directly contradicts the online narrative that our soldiers are not fighting. They are fighting, and in Brono, they are winning. After captives were secured, the air component of Operation Hadin-Kai moved in. Precision airstrikes levels the camp completely. The military confirmed these sites are permanently destroyed. ISWAP can never use them again. Recovered items include anti-aircraft guns, RPGs, heavy weapons, motorcycles used for highway attacks. This is a major strategy blow to terrorist logistics. So why is Bello Turji linked to this story? Here is the real reason. At the same time this Brono operation happened, Military pressure on Bello Turji in Sokoto reached boiling point. He issued fresh threat to Bell and nearby communities, causing panic. But the defense headquarters responded clearly. Bello Turji has been declared a dead man walking. The Chief of Defense Staff has ordered a final onslaught. Intelligence suggests Turji is running out of hiding spots, surviving mainly by constant movement under intense air surveillance. The confusion comes from the fact that Nigeria is hitting northeast and northwest simultaneously harder than ever before. However, there is a serious concern as terrorists are squeezed in Brono and bandits are crushed in the northwest. There is fear they may flee into new territories and attempt to merge forces. Reports already show that bandit movements in Kwara increase threats in Niger State. If bandits and ISWAP ever unite, Nigeria faces a far more dangerous enemy. For now, intelligence confirms Bello Turji is still trapped in the northwest, struggling to survive continuous airstrikes. Now, let's talk about another issue causing heated debate. A video has surfaced online allegedly showing a Red Cross official speaking passionately about security failures and alleged plans by Fulani terrorist elements to Islamize Nigeria. The video has triggered outrage, fear, heated religious and ethnic arguments. At African Prime Report TV, we urge caution. This is a sensitive matter that requires facts, investigation, responsible conversation. We encourage viewers to watch the video critically, avoid hate speech, demand official clarification and evidence. Nigeria needs truth, not panic.
When I'm talking about Islamization agenda, you think you know better than me. You think most of us have been shouting and talking and trying to sensitize Nigerians about the Islamization agenda of this Fulani jihadists. You think you know better. And some of you in the West, from the Yoruba land, are so foolish that you think the people from the North, the jihadists, because they call Allah Akbar, you think you are the same. No. So I'm tired of the folly of Nigerians. Our foolishness knows no bound. Your foolishness knows no bound. That's when we should rise up and speak with one, as one, with one voice. You think it's between Christian Muslim, and you play politics and you play ethnic cards with it. You all are foolish. I'm telling you. You think you know better. Between today is Thursday, between Monday and today, over 300 people have been annihilated, have been unalived in Nigeria, and nobody has done anything reasonable about it. You think you know better. When I tell you of Islamization agenda, you think you know better than me, isn't it? You all are foolish. Fulanis went to Woro village in Kwara State, which most of the people actually are Muslims. But because they have been preaching, they were preaching to them to accept Sharia as a governing law against the Nigerian constitution. Sharia as a governing law against the Nigerian constitution. And the people rejected. And the people said no, they would rather stick to the Nigerian constitution and be governed by the Nigerian constitution instead of Sharia. And even though most of these people are even Muslims, they executed, they don't just unalive them. They tied their hands behind their back in Woro village, tied their hands behind their backs. What you do to criminals?
So let us ask you, do you believe Nigeria is finally winning this war? Or will this group simply relocate? Should the military block escape routes into central states? And how should Nigeria respond to videos that fuel fear and division? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Remember, like this video, share it everywhere, subscribe to African Prime Report TV and comment, because that is the only way you can support this platform. This is African Prime Report TV, bringing you the truth always. Stay safe.